welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the visiting sideline, you see head coach Matt LaFleur. His guys need to get this turned around. 1-5. Disappointing start to the season. On the other sideline, the Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That run good for 8 dozen. A very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Warren. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down.
Brings up third and 8.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. That's number 40 on the season for him.
That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here's the former Memphis Tiger, Kenneth Gainwell. He'll manage only a punt. Javon Bullard there on the tackle. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. That is caught. What a throw. Alvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers. That is second TD catch of the season.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
If there was one thing, Mike, that I thought was really evident walking out of our meeting with him earlier in the week was just how much he shouldered the blame for last week's loss. He said, those 2 interceptions I threw, those are just inexcusable, and he didn't want to talk about the touchdown passes and all the good that he did. And while I think that's certainly commendable, there was a lot of other bad stuff going on in that field, too. So I think there's a lot of things they can clean up, and if they do, I think they got a great shot in this one.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On the bootleg, it's Love. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully. The Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. And he is right up there amongst the league leaders when it comes to receiving yards by a wideout this year. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down, Warren. The sideline at the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Steelers.
Once again, it's Warren. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Nate Hobbs in from his corner spot to make the stop.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Rodgers.
At their 49-yard line.
This one grabbed by Austin. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
15 yards on the play.
Here's a handoff to Warren. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Back at the 42.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Headed left, buying time. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, Rodgers. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. That's Ryan, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Packers offense ready for their 2nd possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll get about 2. Jalen Ramsey up to make the play. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. 15 yards through the air. 1st down, Packers.
15 yards. And the Packers, 1st down. A gain of 15. 1st down, Green Bay.
gun with Jacobs. Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard. And it's 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 12.
Running is Jacobs. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 16-yard line. A big-time run by Jacobs. 37 yards.
A gain of 37 yards. And the Packers first down.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Packers first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they go to work on 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he uses the vision to take it outside. And he is in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Defense.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard. Brings up
On the ground, Gainwell. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A run with Gainwell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, a gain of 6. It sets up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third.
Now Gainwell. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll go, and it's Smith. And he's not going to get there. A couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on downs. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The man in motion is Watson. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
A 2nd down throw for Love. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. This is 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Love. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Corliss Waitman now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
One down on the tackle. A gain of 9.
Love.
2nd and 1.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Joey Porter Jr. just like his old man used to do it. Works his way in to record the sack. 3rd down. 3 to go.
3rd and
To throw is Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
A gain of 14. First down, Green Bay.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
In motion goes Dobbs. From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Luck. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Here's Daniel Whelan now, as he is on to punt for Green Bay. And no chance of the run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Play action now with Rodgers. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
And the Steelers first down.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
From
2nd
the 25, here's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Rodgers. Metcalf left side, he's got it. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up
2 minutes to
3rd
play.
and 5.
First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. 3rd and 5. Rodgers to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down.
A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. He'll run again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. 2nd down, they need 3. Here's Gainwell. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Nate Hobbs in from his corner spot to make the stop. 3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
So they decide to be aggressive there on 3rd down, Mike. Now the question is, do they maintain that aggressive style on 4th down, or do they decide to punt? It's going to be a really interesting play call here as it brings up 4th and short.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 20-yard
Josh
line.
Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. On 1st down, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. It begins at Gillette Stadium, the Patriots at home to take on the Browns. And this is Ramondre Stevenson. He's going to get into the end zone from 4 yards out. The Patriots move their mark to 7-1, looking good as they get the win. A look there at the rest of the action from week number 8. 6 teams on the bye: Arizona, Detroit, Jacksonville, Vegas, the LA Rams, and Seattle.
Touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
We'll go play action with Love. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Jalen Ramsey, he is tough to throw on. There to bat that one away. Throwing on second down, Love. On the run to the right, and he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up third down. It's the tight end, Kraft, in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. In these conditions, he gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
They'll run here with Gainwell. And some good running there. That's a first down. Up to the 43.
A 7-yard gain. And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Third and long. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
That's good for us Steelers.
To the ground, a first down run. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
On the tackle. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll turn and hand this one off. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now this looks like a design run. He'll step up and run this. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. 2nd and goal. Gainwell trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. They were stopped on 2nd down, now 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll try to sneak it here, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Aaron Rodgers. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Hardman now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. This one is caught by Reed. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Perhaps didn't get all of it. Their catch is taken right around midfield.
1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
First down for Aaron. That's made. That's Woods. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
Rodgers out quick to Metcalf.
47 yards.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. From the gun, Rodgers. The ball comes out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Steelers getting ready to punt this one away. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Packers 7.
Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Quick throw here is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
On the ground, it's the tight end. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
A gain of 4 yards.
Here's Jacobs. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
At the 2-yard line. A gain of 8. Brings up second and goal.
Jacobs. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. From the gun, it's Love. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. Alex Highsmith in there for his 2nd sack of the game. That brings him to 10 on the season. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So here comes Brandon McManus in a precious situation. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Steelers offense headed back to take over once more. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, Gainwell. This time they're ready for him. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. They'll set up the screen to Gainwell. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
3rd and long for Rodgers. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Packers offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Love to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Back to throw is Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Rodgers on 1st down. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down.
Now Gainwell. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. That's a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's a design run. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A run with Gainwell. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. From the 23, here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Steelers 1st down.
Here's Gainwell. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 7-yard line.
Now a handoff, running right. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run here with Gainwell. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. And it's Gainwell. Touchdown, Steelers. That is 1st touchdown this year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to throw yourself back in it.
Next to score, Steelers 21, Packers 10.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Hardman now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Packers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
On 2nd down, Love. Has caught right side by Kraft. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The all-pro Cameron Hayward. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
And the Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Steelers' 45-yard line.
He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Here's Love. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for the Packers.
Love gonna give it to Lloyd. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
The man in motion is Watson. On play action, Love. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
Brandon McManus on for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important. And give credit, he does a great job here able to put that one through.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so a 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. They'll take this down to the 43, a short pickup there. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second down, 8 yards to go. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
They'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Metcalf. On the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.